Hey y'all, how y'all doing today? I'm not doing good. I thought, oh, it's not what I thought. I'm depressed. Um, I'm depressed. I been so emotional about since I made the decision to retire. I've been up and down, but now that I'm retired, I'm down. I'm down and I'm depressed. And partly because it's not that I feel like I made a mistake because I wasn't ready, really ready mentally, um, to take on the challenge of creating a new life. Because all of my, I didn't realize that all of my, my identity and stuff was caught up in my job. You know, um, my purpose, so to speak, was caught up in my job. And I'm getting my hair done. That's why I have on the scarf and look kind of like I should be riding a motorcycle. But yeah, I'm kind of depressed because it's like I don't have feel like I have a purpose. Most of my friends that I hung out with derived from my job because I've been on the job for 40 years, 42 years, not in the same positions, but, the same job titles and stuff around the same people all 42 years. But these last ones that I've been around them 17 years. That's a long time. So you become close, you can become like a family. And there's other people that retired before me, and you miss them and stuff, but it's hard. This is very hard. And the only time that I feel like myself is when I get away from the house. Now, when I was working at home, I was fine. So, yeah, I'm kind of depressed and stuff like that. So, in addition to this going on in my head and going on in my body, my guy just my boyfriend, he just had surgery, and going through all the pain and stuff from his surgery and stuff. So coupled with this, I haven't told anybody really the way I feel, and I know that's just what it is. It's a feeling. They come and go. Emotions come and go. Trouble doesn't last always. So it's just been a little over a week. So it's hitting me hard. I have beautiful sunny days, and it's not like me to just be like, ugh, like I've been crying and I haven't been crying. That's how my body feels. Like I've been crying and I haven't been crying. So it's depression, and it's something that I haven't experienced in a long time. Besides experiencing someone close to me or something passing away or breaking up with breaking up, a bad breakup, whatever. Depression. So I gotta get out of this. I gotta, even if I had to do things by myself until, and I have friends, don't get me wrong. But even if I have to just venture out, I live in I live in Chicago. And I live in Chicago. I live in a major city. So it's always something to do. It's just that I got to be the one to initiate it. But I am doing something. I'm going to Vegas in a couple of weeks for a couple of days. I plan on going to Mexico at the end of the year. Well, not the end of the year, in October, for a wedding. And I plan on going to little family reunion out of town, a little family gathering. So I have things to do. basically, I have things to do. But it's just the reality of it sinking in that all this, all this time, how your work is really your purpose, and it's not your purpose. Your purpose is not your work. It's not the work that you get paid for, unless it was like something that you knew was your purpose in the first place and you pursued it, then that was your purpose. But I was just trying to feed me and my son, all these years, and have something to fall back on when I needed it. That was my purpose, having a job. And what I went to the Social Security Administration the other day. I didn't really have to go. I didn't know. I was listening to someone else, and I got that part taken care of online. So that was really nice. I didn't have to go wait in line and this, that, and the other. That was really nice. But now I got to get my pension straight. And I think once I get that pension down, I'll be okay. Once I get that payment, I'll be okay. But not working for a paycheck, I got to get used to that. It's mine. I've earned it, but I still got to get used to it. Used to not having a paycheck every 2 weeks. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to pay myself. I'm going to pay myself on the 1st and the 15th of the month. I'm going to pay myself. Just because I don't want to sit around waiting for no damn check to come and, to drop in my deposit, my bank every month. I don't want to do that. And then by the end of the month, I'm broke. I can't do nothing. I don't want to do that. I'm going to budget my money. I don't have to have a bunch of stuff, So I'm going to budget my money. Pay my bills off and budget my money too. But it's so scary. It is so freaking scary, Then you see all these old people, not saying that, not trying to offend nobody, but I'm like, dang, see them in the daytime out, and you be thinking, I ain't like that, could barely walk, and all this. I wanted to go out while I was a little young, I'm not young now, but I wanted to go out while I was a little young and could do and move around. So God damn it, I'm gonna grab my cousin up and I'm gonna go downtown when the weather breaks. I'm gonna start doing something. Like I said, I got plans. At the end of the month, I'm doing something with my friends. But it's just the reality of it. Like, damn, I gotta really build a life, outside of my job. My identity was tied up in my job. I liked what I did, but I just felt like it was my time to retire and move on with my life and enjoy my life. Now I don't even know what to do with myself. It's like the first time I had my son, when I had him, and I would just take care of him and my focus was on him. And then when his dad or somebody came to get him, I didn't have nothing to do. I was like, damn, well, what do I do? So this is the same thing, almost the same thing. It's like you just gotta move on, and you gotta enjoy your life. I made a bucket list. So I'm gonna keep that bucket list in the back of my mind, keep looking at it, so that I can, fulfill myself, be happy. Because right now I'm not. I'm really depressed. And they say you get depressed. Some people, 40% of people get depressed when they retire. And these are the reasons why. No purpose, social isolation. You're away from people. But that could easily solve, because I go up to the gym and I'm around all kinds of ages at the gym where I go. and stuff. So age groups, but social isolation, stuff like that. So not waiting on the check and not feel like you're entitled to your pension, which I am, but in a way it's like some people feel like that. And then sometimes people end up having, a heart attack or stroke behind this because they're so stressed out. I don't want to be that way. I declare and decree I'm not going to have no heart attack or a stroke and not be able to finish what God has started in my life. I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to buckle up, as my daddy used to say, and get through this. And like I said, farmers markets, anything and everything. Just go up to Milwaukee. Anything and everything. I'm on it. So, and then the driving is nuts, y'all. During the day, I'm zooming around people and stuff, and I don't even drive fast, But, a lot of older people be out. I'm gonna be the same way, so that's cool. But, yeah. People are so impatient. They're so freaking impatient. But, yeah, even driving around. It's funny because nobody's in the store. I went to the store the day before yesterday. I was like, God, there ain't nobody in the store. I couldn't believe it. Because I'm so used to being in the store on Friday and Saturday, where it's popping, it's, busy and stuff like that. It's so stressful, okay? So y'all teach me how to relax. Give me some techniques, please. I got to go get my hair done today, so yeah, I don't even feel like doing that. I could wear this rag until I get ready to leave next week or the week after, whenever I end up doing. But yeah, so give me some ideas, y'all, on how to get past this, because it has not been that long, but it feels like it, and I might just need a good cry and just leave it there, leave that portion of my life there. I don't know. But yeah. But let me know what you all think. What should I be doing? How do I get over this feeling? Because I don't feel well about it. I feel, anxious, anxiety, and everything. Is it because I'm scared of the checks might not come in because I ain't worked for them, or just missing work? So, anywho, I'm almost at the house. So let me know what you think. And thank you for watching. Thank you for letting me vent. I hope everybody's having a great day. I would say like and subscribe, but you might not like this. You might say I'm gonna unsubscribe. That's on you. It doesn't, bother me. People's decisions. So, anywho, y'all have a great day. You be blessed. And I love you, and I'll talk to you soon. Love you much.